Hey, good evening, all you Trojan varsity fans. Tonight, the Trojan gals will play host to the Vikings of Williams Valley in the opening of the season. Now, it's not a league game, but the first scheduled ball game tonight unfolds right here before our very eyes at UDA as Coach Younger has brought his vicious Vikings down here to take on Coach Shadle's terrific Trojans. And we're going to find out here how these gals are going here in the early going. We have a really good crowd, as you can imagine, for tonight's ball game with the rivalry between UDA and Williams Valley. Always a good ball game unfolds here, and we're looking for a good one tonight as the young gals get started here in this opening ball game. It's just about tip-off time here now. We'll pick up these ball players as we go along. Some of the Williams Valley gals are familiar to me from last year, and likewise some of the Trojan gals, but overall we'll have to depend on the scoreboard now and then to get some names, and if I make a mistake, well, that's par for the course. So anyway, we'll get it going here in just a moment now and see what happens. 7 with the opening tip-off now as the teams gather at the center court. It'll be Christy Bingham tipping it off against Christina Thompson for Williams Valley. Christina, a sophomore this year, had an excellent year last year for the Vikings as a freshman. She's a big gal and does a heck of a job on the boards for Williams Valley Ball Club. So we'll see what happens. Williams Valley controls the opening tap here, and UD will set it up on the defensive side as they'll swing it around the perimeter. Looping it inside here for that 40 gal. She'll have to push it back out. I said we'll pick up some names. There's a shot, wild return shot put up, no good. And let's see, on the rebound, it's going to be bounced off a leg and pulled back out here. Now they'll dump it inside here for Thompson, and she's got the first 2 points of the ball game, as Christina Thompson hits a little one from inside on the rebound, and UD will go on offense for the first time. Here's Shade pushing it over in the corner there for Lindsay Miller. Miller on the baseline had the ball tapped away and then stolen away by Williams Valley, but a walk will be called as Christina got herself tangled up over there and kind of went for a couple of steps. So Shade back again. She's a veteran on the ball club over here for our youngster. And let's see, the ball comes loose, picked up in there by Williams. She'll drop it over there for that Schwalm gal, and Schwalm across the timeline for Williams on the right wing. And Schwalm trying to find something inside. Nothing doing in there right now. Some good guarding going on inside there by Christy Bingham. And now they'll dump it inside and then push it right back out. From outside by Schwalm for two, no good. And the ball's tipped out of bounds off. The Trojans are going to rule it. It went, and so Williams Valley will inbound the ball. Nice pass in on the baseline. 50 had it, couldn't get a shot off. Trojans covered her pretty quickly. And now Thompson with it. She pushes one up from 6 or 8 feet out, but she's fouled. So Christina will go to the foul line, shooting 2. And a foul will be on UDA. I was on Christy Bingham, her first of the ball game, as Christina Thompson puts her first shot up and in good. Makes it a 3-0 shutout here at the moment. And Christina will get a chance to pop another one in. And nope, not that time. Rebound comes down there to Straub. Back up court with it now. Come the Trojans. On the near wing, here it goes. Shot from the side for 3, just off the rim, no good. And rebound comes down to that number 40 for Williams Valley. Schwalm. Cross court it comes here now. Shot from outside by Williams, no good. Rebound comes loose, picked up over there by Schwalm. She'll take it on the baseline, goes inside with a nice bounce pass for that number 50, I believe it was, of Williams Valley. And that is Shumper. Shumper for 2. It's a 5-0 ball game. Here's Shade trying to take it inside with the ball stripped loose, and back up court with it. Now come the Vikings. Schwalm near wing over here. She's got it back. Near side here for Williams. And Schwalm from outside for 3, but a foul underneath. Hold foul underneath. Be none shooting. Foul is on blue, I believe, this time. Yep, it'll be on number 40 of Williams Valley, her first. Number 40 is Brown of Williams Valley. She's actually in blue, but her name is Brown. Okay, they'll push it over in the wing. Ewer had it, pushes it back here for 3. It's good. First 3-point shot of the ball game, hung up and in there by UD. And it's a 5-3 game now with timeout called by Williams Valley. Ashley Shade, the young lady here that just banged that 3 for UD, as Williams Valley will inbound the ball. Brown inbounding it here. The ball comes off a couple of legs and goes out of bounds, eventually bouncing off Straub's leg. And so it will be inbounded here by Schwalm. Schwalm passing it over this side here now, and back with it comes Megan somebody, and off the hands of Brown it goes out of bounds. Off the hands of Shumper, rather. 40 is Brown and 50 is Shumper. So UD with a chance to tie up the ball game now, trailing by 2, 5-3. Here in the early going of the first period, played 3 minutes into the first period and hold everything. The timeout here as a young lady lost, so I'm not sure what. Something on the court that the referee cleared off of here now, so we'll be ready to go again. UD will have possession as Shade gets ready to inbound it here to 32. It's Straub. Ball tapped loose and then out of bounds it goes. Tapped loose over there by Shumper, but out of bounds it went. So UD will inbound the ball again now, still with a chance to tie up the ball game. Comes back here for Straub. She'll work it around the top of the circle. Shade inside for Christy Bingham, and Bingham's pass tapped away and picked up in here by Schwalm. Near side here for Williams. Cross the court it goes. Tipped, but picked up over there by Christina Thompson for 2. No good. And on the rebound, it's going to be lost. And a foul call. There's going to be a foul called on blue. 4, that's Williams with a push on the loose ball underneath the bucket there. So she picks up her first of the ball game. The team's second, I believe it is. I'll check it out next time we go down court. And up come the Trojans, still with that opportunity to tie up our ball game here. Straub outside for 3, no good that time. Rebound comes down there nicely. Ewer picks it off, puts a short shot up, and then the ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it went off Shade and out of there, so it'll be Williams Valley ball. Shumper will inbound the ball for the Vikings. Bingham in there for UD. And the ball will come up court eventually here as Williams has it. Pushes it over here now for Schwalm. Near side here for Williams. Out in front there for Thompson. And then back for Schwalm. They're looking inside. Ball tapped off the hands of Brown and picked up here by Shade. Shade driving it to the hoop for 2. Has it blocked out of there by Thompson. But Trojans control here. Back for Shade on the wing. Across the court it goes. Open shot over there for 2. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, we've got a push underneath. And I think the call is going to go against Ashley Shade. Yep. Ashley, number 21 for UD, will pick up the personal foul. It is her first, the team's second. Both teams having committed 2 personal fouls. Inbound pass knocked out of there by Joanna Ewer. And so Shumper will get to inbound it from the wing this time. She'll pass it down court quickly here for Williams. Quick pass over there for Thompson. Her shot off balance. We're going to have a hold foul called on Bingham as she tied up Christina Thompson. Christina will not be shooting, but the Vikings will be inbounding the basketball. Schwalm picking it up on the baseline. Pushing it back here for Brown. Near wing it comes over here. Schwalm from way outside for three, no good. The rebound picked up inside, however, by number 4 Williams, I believe it was. And she gets 2. It's now 7-3. Trojans trailing by 4 on the baseline. It goes. Shot from over there, short. Rebounded inside there by Brown, and Brown will loop it ahead quickly here for Williams, quickly for Thompson. Thompson stopping, 6-footer, no good. And a charge foul will be called on Christina Thompson as Ashley Shade stood her ground, and Christina just kind of leaned all over her that time trying to make that shot. So Christina picks up the first personal foul for her, the 3rd team foul for the Vikings. Got 3:07. Show you the scoreboard here in just a moment as Shade brings her down court. Trojans now trailing by 4. Into the corner it goes. Back out side here. Now back to the corner. Shot from the side by Lights wouldn't, or Miller rather. Lindsay Miller wouldn't go. And another foul will be called underneath. This time on the Trojans, number 51, Christy Bingaman. She picks up her first, the team's 4th. Shumper will inbound the ball for the Vikings. Nope, kicked out of there. Good defensive maneuver by Ure. She got a leg on that one, kicked it out of there. And Shumper will try it again from the wing this time. They break it down court on a long distance pass over here for Brown. Brown underneath the basket, and then she's going to lose it out of bounds as she's forced out of there by Lindsay Miller in a good defensive play. Lindsay would not let her stand up. She was on the baseline leaning over, and she couldn't get up without going out. So good play by Lindsay Miller as back comes Ashley Shade with it for Bingaman. Bingaman inside she goes to the other Bingaman. Here's a shot from the side by Miller for 3. It's good. A 3-pointer by Lindsay Miller. Wait, no, they're going to take a point off of her. This gal over here said 2. So it's going to be a 7-6 ball game with 3:29 left here in the, or 7-5 ball game rather, with 3:29 left here in the first quarter. Long pass down court should be intercepted. It is. Christy Bingaman picks it off for UD, takes it inside with a drop pass, trying to go underneath, but it wouldn't go. And Amanda Bingaman hustling for it, but controlled by Schwalm. Lisa Schwalm for Williams, and back here for Schwalm. Now a shot from outside for 3 by Williams, in and off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up in there by Brown. Brown hustles for it, pushes herself back outside, and then we're going to get some, there was really a lot of pushing going on underneath here. And a foul finally called, this time against Williams Valley, as number 40 Brown getting a little too rambunctious underneath there. Had the elbows flying, and the official called it. We go with 3 officials. Now I don't know if that's going to be every game this year or what, but the junior varsity had 3 officials, and the varsity here now using 3 stripes. So back comes Shade with it for UD. The Trojans with another chance to tie up the ball game, except that Ashley walked with it that time. She tried to stop and couldn't put the brakes on fast enough. So Schwalm will inbound the ball on the wing here for Williams Valley with 1:58 left here in a 2-point ball game. First quarter. Pass intercepted nicely out there by the UD, and then thrown away on the far side as she tried to hit Amanda Bingaman underneath on the baseline with it. And Straub was unable to do that. She fired the ball away. Williams to inbound. Does so here for Schwalm. Some forecourt pressure put on now by UD, as Williams will have to rush. They'll have to pick up the ball. Pass over into the corner it goes, then back out in front. Now inside for 21. Her shot no good. And the rebound controlled underneath there by Motter, who is into the ball game for UD. And back comes Shade with it. Near wing here for Bingaman. This is Amanda Bingaman. And tapped out of bounds it goes. The Shumper got a hand on it for Williams Valley and knocked it out of there. Kirchner, number 21, is in the ball game for Williams Valley. Schwalm tries to go inside with it, but it's picked off on the bad pass that time, and Thompson's got it. Has a little trouble with it. Bingaman on her, and they'll leave it now for Schwalm. Schwalm passes it across the court there for Kirchner, but out of her hands and out of bounds it goes. got 1:14 left here in the first quarter. 7-5, very low scoring first period here for both ball clubs. The Trojans, with just 5 points, have come close to tying up the ball game several times as the Vikings are waiting for them, but Trojans just unable to do it. Here's Bingaman bouncing it into the paint and then take it back out, and a walk will be called now as Shade takes that little step that drives these kids crazy some nights. You know, you get into that habit, and it just seems like you can't get off of it sometimes. So Ashley's been flagged a couple of times here for that little bit of a fast start without the dribble. Here's the pass down the court. It comes here. Kirchner will try to track it down and out of bounds and into the bench she goes. Wow. I hope she's okay, because man, she took a header. And she is being attended to right now, but I think she'll be okay. Kirchner, who just came into the ball game, was the young lady shaken up on that play as she dove into the bench here, and she's going to go off now, but I think she'll be back. She seems like she's pretty good. She's probably shaken up, and there's only a minute to play, and so they're going to go out and get her calmed down a little bit, and I think she'll be back, and that's good news as Ashley will bring it down court now. Over here for Bingham. Amanda for three. Nope, not that time, and the rebound comes down there, controlled by Williams. She's double teamed. They'll spin it ahead here for Thompson. Thompson starts up court with it down the left wing side. She'll go, and wait a second. They're going to call a foul on Amanda Bingaman. And so the Trojans still stymied, still trailing by just 2, 7-5. With 40 seconds remaining here in the first period, and just having all kinds of troubles trying to get this ball game tied up here now. Schwalm working with it out in front with Williams. Here for Williams, dumping it inside here for Brown, and then hold everything. Before she could shoot it up, she was tied up and went for a walk with it. So to avoid repeating myself, I'm not going to tell you what 2 points would do for the Trojans. Yeah, that's right. It would be like a soda if we got 2 here, you know, like the 7-Up. All right, under the wing it goes. Here's Bingaman bouncing it inside. The ball came loose, rolled right over here for a steal by Schwalm. Schwalm goes in, and if that's not a charge, oh, they're going to call a blocking foul. Oh, my goodness. It looked like Miss Schwalm here just absolutely was running and gunning down the court, and a blocking foul is going to be called on UD. She was moving, so probably a good call. Schwalm will be at the line, is shooting 1-1, I guess, with 14 seconds left in this 2-point first quarter. First shot, good. It's now a 3-point differential. Well, I don't know. That must be a rule change or whatever, I guess, because she only shot 1. I'm not sure I saw that before. Here's a pass blocked inside. Bingaman picks it up, and a shot put up there, and a foul will be called on Christina Thompson. Christina reacting to that one as she will pick up her second personal foul, with 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And that's going to send Christy Bingaman to the foul line for UDA. She'll be shooting 2. 5 team fouls on the Vikings, 6 on the Trojans at this point here, with 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Christy's first shot's good, and that makes it a 10-6 ball game. Christie will get a chance to narrow the gap to 3 if she puts this one in with 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And here it goes, and she did. 2 nice foul shots by that Christy Bingaman. Makes it a 10-7 ball game, as Brown will shoot it up here at the buzzer. They say no goal, would it have gone in? So anyway, at the end of 1, they got a good ball game still remaining here, as we've got the Vikings up by 3, 10-7 at the end of 1. 15 Warner into the ball game for UD right now, as she will try to get this inbound pass from, no, she didn't. They give it back here to Miller. Lindsay working it back out in front here for Straub. Over there for Warner, off her fingertips. She picks it up, however, and pushes it inside here. Now there's a nice run to the bucket by Ure for 2 that wouldn't go, and on the rebound it's going to be controlled in there by the Vikings. Schwalm will bring it up court for Coach Unger's Williams Valley Gals. for Williams. Williams for three. It's good. Williams puts her right down the chute out there, and then she is hurt as she may have turned an ankle making the shot. They called timeout momentarily for her, but I think she's going to be okay. So that's only broken right below the knee. Anyway, Warner will dump it right inside. A nice pass to Lindsey Miller, and Lindsey Miller with a left-handed kind of shot puts that one up and in good. Here's Brown for Thompson. Thompson back outside here for Schwalm. And Schwalm will play it out in front now as they try to set something up here. Oh, it blocked away nicely by Lindsey Miller. Miller will drop it back for Christy Bingaman, and then back here for Warner. Warner on the wing. Now into the corner it goes for Ewer. Back outside. Shot for three by Straub. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in here to Brown. And Thompson, and now Schwalm's got it for the Vikings. Vikings ahead by 3 here in the early going of the second period. Thompson, pass across here for Thompson. There she is for 3. Nope, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down inside. Christy Bingaman rebounding for UD. Back here for Warner. Warner, near side over here. Straub's got it. Nearly had it tipped away in there by that 50 Shumper, but she got it back. For 3. Ooh, just off the mark, and let's see. It's going to be controlled underneath here as Straub battles with it. With Brown in there. But on the tie-up, it'll be Viking ball. 32 Fowler, number 32 Fowler into the ball game for Williams Valley as Christina Thompson gets ready to inbound the ball for Brown. And Thompson trying to start it up court now. She's double teamed out there, gets it over there for Schwalm, and Trojans will drop back now and allow them to take it across the timeline. Schwalm looking to set up a play here. Whoa, trying to take it inside, but it was stripped away, and back with it comes Straub. Straub heading to the bucket, looking for 2. Left-handed layup, good. Left side layup by the youngster, and it's now a 13-11 ball game. Trojans trail by 2, but the Vikings have the ball. As it goes in here for a pass tapped away nicely by Christy Bingaman. Outside it comes. It's stolen away this time by Lindsey Miller to tie up the ball game. It's good. And the Trojans tie it up here 13-all with 5:16 remaining here in the first half of the ball game. A nice running shot by Lindsey Miller off the steal by UDA. We're tied at 13. Checks back into the ball game. Number 51 out here for UDA. Mauder and Warner in there along with Ewer, and Mauder, Warner, Ewer, Straub, and I'll pick up another gal here in a moment. As the Vikings try to bring it up, it's stolen away. Here is Warner passing it over there for Straub. Straub dumps it into the corner here for a shot by Ewer to take the lead. No good. Rebounded underneath there and thrown over to the near side here for Lindsey Miller. Lindsey would like 3. That's short, and rebound comes down here to Brown. And Brown will pick it off and come back up court come the Vikings. This is Thompson. Thompson dropping it back for that Schwalm. Schwalm for 50 Shumper. This is Thompson. Guarded out there by Motter. Thompson will take it inside, puts a shot up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. Foul might be on Motter, and it is. She will pick up the personal foul, her first, the team's 6th, I believe. And Christina Thompson will go to the foul line again for at least the 2nd time tonight, as I recall. And she will be shooting 2 this time. First try is not good. She will try that again. Got 4:29 left here in the first half. Second shot, no good. So Christina misses a pair. Return shot put up in there by Brown, I guess it was, or was it Shumper? Wouldn't go. And back comes UD. The ball tapped out of there off the hands of Shumper, Williams Valley. So Upper Dauphin will inbound the ball with a chance to take the lead for the first time in the ball game. We can get a bucket here now. 4:18 remaining in the half. As Fowler checks out of the ball game, Williams back in there for the Vikings. Miller to inbound it, does so. Now Miller's got it back again. Inside she goes with it. They'll drop it on the baseline for a shot by Warner. No good. Return shot above Jackie Motter is good. Or Motter, I'm not sure, it's not Jackie, but anyway, by Motter is good and gives the Trojans a lead for the first time tonight. It's 15-13. UD by 2. And there's a blocking foul out in front and a push called on Warner, I believe. The block was set out there by Williams, and Williams will go to the foul line as Warner, I think it was, ran into her. A little bit of a discussion on this play. Well, now they're going to get it settled, I guess, but there was a bit of a discussion there as to what kind of a call that was. I'm not sure. At any rate, Williams' first shot no good, and Thompson puts a shot up no good, gets her own rebound underneath and forces a shot up and in good, which I think will count. And Christina, I think, will go to the line shooting 1. Shot was good and tied up the ball game, and now Christina gives the Vikings the lead now by 1. It's 16-15. Williams Valley with the lead back again. Trojans fired inside, but Thompson picks off that pass, and up court comes that Schwalm with it. Schwalm trying to work it around the left wing side, pushes a shot over there for Williams, no good. Rebound comes down here and is picked up by Thompson. Eventually her shot good for 2 more. So Christina Thompson gets 2 more, and now it makes it an 18-15 ball game. She opens up a 3-point lead for her Vikings. Over in the wing here is a pass inside. Then they'll go back outside here for Ure. Ure back here for a shot from outside for 2, no good. Return shot put up and in by Motter. Motter for 2 more. 18-17. It's a 1-point ball game. Once again, Vikings up by 1. Schwalm near wing over here. She'll go into the corner. They come down for Thompson. She'll work it back out in front. Looking for a little help. Passes it there for Williams for 2. It's good. A gliding shot from 9 feet out by Williams. She got a good pass that time from Thompson, and Williams gliding into the slot just put it in. Shot by Ure for 2, a little bit long, no good. On the rebound, let's see, it's battled for over there. A couple of Trojans and a Vike go down after it. But let's see, on the tie-up, it'll remain UD ball as Straub will inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. Christy Bingaman back in there for UD, number 53. They'll try to go inside for Motter. However, the ball came loose, still on the floor. Motter picks it up. Now, let's see, Schwalm has it, but they're going to call, or Straub rather, but they're going to call a walk as she was on the floor kind of rolling around with it. Couldn't help that. 2:27 remaining here in the first half. Trojans trailing by 3. It's 20-17. Schwalm taking her time. 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Back here for Schwalm would like 3. That's a little bit off the mark on the left side, and rebound comes down in there to Christy Bingaman. Christy will drop it back here for Warner. Warner up court for UD. For Straub. Ball tipped up in the air but gathered in there by Miller. Lindsay will push it back out here for Straub. Bingaman, nice pass inside for Motter, and Motter's shot wouldn't go, but boy, a nice pass by Christy Bingaman inside for Motter, and she just couldn't get it to go down. Near side over here for a shot for 3, 2 by Thompson. So Christine, who generally does her things inside, now pours one in from outside for the Vikings and makes it a 5-point ball game now. 17-22. 22-17. Errant pass there, gives the ball back to Shumper, who picked it off, and she'll give it back here for Schwalm now as the clock winds on down here in the first half. We've got 1 minute to play right, well, a minute and 5 seconds, actually. Thompson for 2 more. That's short this time. On the rebound, however, controlled inside by Shumper. Her shot wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to Motter, who'll drop it back here. Now the Trojans need a bucket. Here's Miller for UD. Switching hands, pushing it over here. Shot from outside by Straub. Good for 2. Crabb enters the ball game for UDA now, replacing Lindsay Miller for Coach Shadle. 3-point ball game with 47 seconds left. Pass comes down there now for the Vikings, and Schwalm will control it coming up court. Warner will be guarding her. UD in a man-to-man defense right at the moment. Ball tapped aside, and back with it comes Straub. Straub looking for 2. It wouldn't go. A little bit too strong on the layup that time, and picked up in air by Williams, and then she'll throw the ball away, heading for Straub on the other side. And it's going to be UD ball down here in the corner. Right over in the wing, the Trojans will put it in with a chance to get back to within 1 with 23 seconds left here in the first half. It'll be Straub ready to inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. Trojans would like a bucket here. You don't have to get 3, but 2 would be nice to trail by 1 if we have to. Here's Bingaman on the baseline, putting it back outside here. Shot from the side, looking for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound inside, controlled by the Vikings. I thought the Trojans were going to get that one, but not quite, as back with it now comes Brown. Brown goes inside with it for Schwalm. Schwalm will drop it off in the near wing over here for that 32 gal. And her shot is tied up underneath. And it's going to remain Williams Valley ball with 3 seconds, 2.9 if you're a purist. I call it 3. 3 seconds remaining here in the first half of the ball game. Vikings by 3. Schwalm gets ready to inbound the ball. Does so back here. Come now for Brown for 3. It's good. 2. They gave her 2. All right, she put the ball up there right as the buzzer sounded after it left her hand, and so she's got 2 out of that, which will give the Vikings a 5-point margin now going into the second half of play. At the end of 1 half of the ball game, it's Williams Valley 24, Upper Dauphin 19. Well, we're set to go with the second half of play now. The squads are back on the floor as UD will get to inbound the ball first. Shade inbounds it here for Miller, and then Shade's got it back over there for that Amanda Bingaman. Inside it goes, but a fingertip effort by one of the Vikings knocks that ball out of there. It could have been Thompson, I'm not sure. At any rate, UD will inbound the ball. Back here for Bingaman. Bingaman with Ewer circling underneath. Shot from outside, no good. A rebound comes down here to Christy Bingaman. Pair of B's in here. Here comes Shade driving it to the hoop. Little left-handed layup, a little short. Ewer with the rebound. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around out there, controlled by Amanda Bingaman. She'll drop it back here for Lindsay Miller. Miller for Bingaman. Over in the wing there for Shade. Shade from outside for 3. It's good. So Ashley Shade hits a 3 and makes it a 2-point ball game. Here's a chance to tie it up. And a shot and a foul going to be called underneath. As Shade had it, probably wishes now she would have shot it. Tried to hand it off there for Amanda Bingaman, and Amanda was fouled. So Amanda will go to the foul line with an opportunity to tie up our ball game now, as we've got a 2-point margin for the Vikes. And Amanda Bingaman, I'll get it yet. Amanda Bingaman shooting 2. First one, good, perfect. Here is Amanda's second whack at it to tie up the ball game. It is good, and we're tied. 2 good foul shots by that number 33 Amanda Bingaman, and we're tied up at 24 each. Each team with a dozen. Tie up, nice tie up underneath, and on the tie up it's still going to remain Williams Valley ball, but a good tie up as 2 Trojans converged on the Viking and tied her up. So Miss Williams will inbound the ball for Williams Valley. Does so here for Thompson. Thompson will start it up the left side now and going all the way to the hoop with it this time for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there and controlled by Christy Bingaman. Here comes Christy with it. She's going to try to go inside and then pushes it back out here for Amanda Bingaman for two. It's good. Amanda Bingaman gives the Trojans the lead back now. Pass down the court. Here comes ahead for Schumper. Schumper with a little bit of trouble with it. Picked up underneath there, but then out of bounds goes Shade with it. But some good hustle shown in here by the Trojans right now as they've got the lead back now, 26-24. They had trailed by 5 moments before the first half ended. Now lead by 2. From outside for 3, it's no good. Rebound comes down in here for Williams, and then a tie-up as it gets tied up. And this time Amanda Bingaman ties it up for UD, and that's going to give the Trojans the ball back and an opportunity to enlarge their 2-point lead. The Vikings drop back. They won't defend the inbound play here, so back comes Shade with it for UD. Shade over in the wing, dropping it over there for Miller. Here for Amanda Bingaman. Inside it goes to Christy Bingaman. Back here for Ewer for 2. Off the boards, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, controlled in there by Williams, and then a tie-up, another tie-up. This time the ball will belong to Williams Valley. It will be Williams of Williams Valley inbounding the ball. Ahead for Thompson. Thompson drops it ahead. It's stolen away by the Trojans. Partially tipped out there. Back comes Shade with it for UDA. Shade around the top of the circle. Goes to take it inside with a nice move, but it wouldn't go. The ball came loose, and let's see, controlled inside here, and then they're going to call a hold foul on Christy Bingaman. I think it was that time. Yep, Christy will pick up a hold on the arm foul that time. First foul of the second half for UD. And we'll find out how many it is for Christy here in just a second as Williams inbounds the ball for Williams Valley. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Nice steal inside there by UD. Ball came loose. On the floor it goes. Big scramble for it, and let's see who's got it. Wow, I'll tell you, a wrestling match has broken out here. And a pin for UD. Anyway, goodness. Cows are going at it now. I think neither one of these teams would care to lose this ball game, and that's the way you want it to be. And boy, I'll tell you, they're playing like it's a 4th game of the World Series. Here's Bingaman inside with a nice pass for Shade. Couldn't do much with it. Ewer flops one up, no good. Rebound comes down to Williams. She'll drop it back here now for Schwalm, who will control for the Vikings. This is Sarah Schwalm, I do believe. At least that's what the fans are calling out, so I guess they're right. I hope so. Schwalm here for Williams. And Schwalm near wing over here. She comes with it for Thompson. Thompson blocked off on the baseline. Puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down. Let's see, controlled by the Trojans. As Shade comes back with it. Ashley coming down the right wing side, stopping, looking for 3. It's no good. And on the rebound, controlled in there, and then a foul will be called, a hold. Foul called on 34. Joanna Ewer picks up the personal foul for UD. Second foul of the half. And we'll check the fouls as soon as we get a chance. Good up and down the court action by these two teams tonight. Not a whole lot of whistles. Schwalm's got it, spins it here for Williams. Williams will go ahead with it now quickly. They'll bounce it inside, but stolen away by Christy Bingaman. Christy seems to be all over the place here tonight for UD as she's played some good defensive basketball for Upper Dauphin. Here's Shade with it. Shade passing it on the wing over there for Amanda Bingaman. Amanda will drive it on the baseline. Nice pass under here for Ewer for 2. It's good. Joanna Ewer gets herself 2 and gives the Trojans a 4-point margin, the biggest of the ball game for UDA. Vikings had led once by 5. Trojans had led already by 2, but now they lead by 4. Schwalm trying to work it out in front. Williams. Near wing over here for Thompson. Thompson on the baseline, blocked out of there, and then a shot put up. Good. Christina Thompson with a good move inside that time as the youngster got a chance to go on the baseline, and even though Trojans had a couple of defenders right there, Christina was able to wiggle her way in there for two. Good move. Here's Bingaman for Christy Bingaman. Amanda taking it off inside, puts a shot up, no good. Probably the ball might have been held a little bit there. Ball's going to go out of bounds off Amanda, they say, and so it'll be Viking ball. The Vikings with a chance to come back now and tie up the ball game as the Trojans lead by 2, 28-26, 4:20 left here in the third quarter. Inbound pass for Thompson. She'll start it up court, pushes it over here for Schwalm. And Schwalm will take a chance at getting it across the timeline, which she did. For three, it's good. A 24-foot shot hung up there by Miss Schwalm, and that makes the score now 29-28. The guests, who in this case are the Vikings, by one. Shade for UD. Inside, oh, a nice pass for Christy Bingaman, rolled off her leg. Miller with it, back for Bingaman for two, no good. Rebound comes down here to Schwalm. So the Trojans miss a chance there, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Ure. She'll pick up the personal foul. It'll be Viking ball. Her third personal foul. She goes out of the ball game along with Christy Bingaman. Back in there is Motter for UDA along with Straub coming back into the ball game. The ball came loose, and then out in front it's going to be grabbed, and they're going to call a foul on Miller, as Lindsay kind of attacked the Viking gal out there. My gosh. Lindsay will pick up her first foul of the ball game, the team's fourth of this half, and so Shumper inbounds here for that Schwalm gal. Fowler back into the ball game for Williams Valley for three more. It's good. Well, they got to stop this Schwalm. That's two big 24-footers that she has nailed here just lately. Two nice long three-pointers. Here's a pass inside off the leg of someone, picked up in here by Thompson, and Thompson is run out of bounds over here by Lindsay Miller. And the foul will be called on Linz, and that's going to give the Vikings the ball here in just a moment. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Shadle now, as his gals are getting a little out of control here perhaps. And Coach Shadle calls time. It's the Trojans, who just led by 4, now trail by 4. It's the guests of Williams Valley 32, UDA 28. Well, timeout is over now. The Vikings get set to put it back in play. Schwalm will take it up court. 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Schwalm has Williams, number 4, out here. Williams playing with a bad wheel right now, I believe. She had injured it earlier, and she doesn't look like she looks like she's favors a little bit yet. Here's a pass over here for Thompson. She walked with it. Christine took that little bit of a step, and they called a walk on her. 2:44 left here in the third. Ashley Shade, UD's point guard, bringing it up court here now. She'll drop it over there for Straub. Here's Amanda Bingaman taking it inside, blocked out of there. Shot from the side for 3, however, is no good. In and out it went. And on the rebound, we were trying to get a shot put up there by Lindsay Miller, but she was fouled. Lindsay tried to practically take the ball off her, left her feet with that one, as somebody really hammered Lindsay inside, and so the foul is called. Foul was on number 4, Williams, her third. Lindsay Miller's first shot's good. Narrows the gap once again to 3. This is going to be a heck of a finish to this ball game. I just have a feeling. And now it's been 3 and 4 and 5 all night long, one way or the other. Neither team can pull it away. Here's a shot put up, no good. Motter with the rebound. Controls it back outside here, but the ball comes loose, and a walk will be called on Schwalm, as she had the ball on the wing and got kind of tangled up over there and tippy-toed out of bounds with it, sort of. So Miller will inbound it. There's a ball loose, but picked up in there by Lindsey Miller. Handed back here for Shade. Shade doing a good job that time. Ashley just keeping that one in bounds as she was forced almost out of bounds. Swung it sort of behind her back, and Lindsey Miller was right there to pick it up. Here's Miller on the baseline drive. No good. Still has the rebound of her own shot, though, and the ball comes down to Amanda Miller, and then out of bounds, or to Amanda Bingaman, rather, and then out of bounds it goes. Shot from the wing, no good. Rebound comes down inside there, and it's going to be picked off and up court with it. Here comes Thompson with a rush, no good. And on the rebound, there is a no foul. I guess it just went out of bounds or whatever. So it will be here comes Shade with it. Shade spinning it back over here now for Straub, now for Amanda Bingaman. Outside shot by Shade for three. Wouldn't go. On the rebound right inside there for Straub. It's good. A good rebound and a good putback here by Erica Straub. And back come the Vikings. Pass down this way. Now they'll go out front here for that Schwalm. Schwalm on the wing. Williams passes it inside nicely, and a shot put up and in good. That time by number 50, Shumper of Williams Valley. Here's Shade. Inside they go. Not shot put up there by Straub wouldn't go, but then a foul called underneath. Foul's gonna be on Motter, 51, with 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Trojans trailing by 3. It's 34-31 Williams Valley. Schwalm up court with it for the Vikes. Over in the corner it goes now for that Thompson. Schwalm with it. They're going to play the clock down a little bit, as he got 29 seconds now. So Coach Unger decides that 3 points is enough at this juncture. Maybe we could get 5, he thinks, if they get a bucket here. Here's Schwalm. Schwalm dumping it inside. Stolen away in there by the Trojans. Back with it. They come here for Bingaman. Bingaman for 2. It would go. Oh, could have used that one. And on the tie-up on the rebound, it's going to be Lindsey Miller tied up in there as we've got 5 seconds left here. Christy Bingaman will check into the ball game to replace Motter for the Trojans rather. 4.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. 34-31 Williams Valley, as Williams Valley will inbound the ball. Fires one down the court here. It's going to be picked off by the Trojans. Miller will pass it ahead now, and the ball goes out of bounds right at the buzzer to end the third quarter. So at the end of 3, it's still a 3-point ball game. Vikings 34, UD 31. Well, the Trojans will enter the fourth period here tonight, now trailing by 3, and they have the advantage of getting the ball to inbound and can cut that margin to 1 with a bucket here. As Shade will pass it over there for Straub, and then Shade to get it again back here for Straub. Straub goes inside with it to Christy Bingaman. Shade's got it. Pulls it back out. Now takes it inside for Miller. Miller for 2, just a little bit too hard, and Thompson with the rebound for the Vikings. Back here for Schwalm. Trojans wanted that one, needed that one. Schwalm will take it out in front. Inside they go here for Brown. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to that Christy Bingaman again. Christy with a good rebound. And back up court comes Shade for UD. Straub inside, nice pass to Christy Bingaman. She was left loose, and Christy goes to the hoop for 2. 34-33 Vikings by 1. Schwalm all the way underneath the bucket, puts a shot up, but before the shot they're going to say Christy reached in and fouled her, and it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for the Vikings, which will send Schwalm to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. Third personal foul for Christy Bingaman, seventh team foul. The Vikings here in the second half have committed 2 personal fouls, or at least they've been called for 2. First shot, good. Nice shot by Schwalm. Opening up a 2-point margin now, 35-33. And Miss Schwalm will get a chance to make it a 3-point bulge here if she can put this one in. She did. 36-33. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. Trojans now trailing by 3. Here comes Shade. Shade's got a 3 tonight. And she'll push it out here for Straub. Straub near side over here now as they take it inside. Miller going to the hoop for 2. It's good. Lindsay Miller with a nice drive from the right wing over here. And it's back to a 1-point ball game again now. Single digit. For 3. No, not that time. Rebound comes back outside here now, and they'll spin it back for Schwalm. Near wing here, Williams goes inside with it for Thompson. Thompson spin around shot, good. Well, just about the time we get close, then you get that Christina Thompson starting to get warm again. 38-35, margin back to 3. Ball stolen away by Thompson, picked up in there by Ewer. Rolled on and fought for Thompson, and who is it? Christy Bingaman wrestling for it, and it's going to go over to the Vikings this time with 6:08 left in the game. Trojans trailing by 3. Williams for Shumper. Shumper bouncing on the wing over there for Thompson. Thompson right down the paint for 2. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. Tries to force a second shot up though, and a hold call on UD. I believe is going to send Christina Thompson to the foul line. She's probably shooting 2. We'll see. No, wrong again. Christina's shooting a 1-and-1. And here's her first try. It is no good. Rebound. Let's see. Fought for was Brown and Bingaman tied up, and this time it'll belong to the Trojans. 5 minutes 50 seconds remaining in this opening ball game of the 2000 season. Shade bringing it up court for UD. Has Straub on the right side, but she'll bounce it inside. A nice pass right inside there, and a shot put up underneath by Miller wouldn't go. And then on the rebound we've got a walk called as looked like a nice play developing there, but then it just didn't quite happen, and instead it's going to be Lindsay Miller picking up her 3rd personal foul and sending Christina Thompson to the line shooting a 1-and-1. 9th team foul. One more will put the Vikings into the double foul shooting thing, you know, where they'll shoot 2 all the time. But for now, Christina's going to see if she can put one of these in. She missed her last try. This one's good. 38-35. That 3-point margin again for the Vikes. Number 22 for UD. That's Harmon checking into the ball game. She'll replace Christy Bingaman for Coach Shadle. Here's a second shot by Thompson. It's good. Perfect. High arch on that one. She dropped it right down the chute. 40-35. There's that 5-point margin again. Biggest margin of the ball game that either team has enjoyed. The Vikings have had it twice. And they've got it back again now as Shumper gets this rebound, and then we're going to have a walk called underneath. Shumper tied up nicely in there by Amanda Bingaman and Joanna Ewer. And tied her up, made her walk, and UD has the ball back with a chance to get to within 3. Whoa, hold everything. A walk going to be called on Ewer as she was tied up over there pretty well by that Shumper gal from Williams Valley. So they both turn it over on that end of the court, and back come the Vikings with it. Vikes still with that 5-point lead. Nice pass inside for Thompson. Her shot good for 2. The Vikings open up a 7-point margin right now with 5 minutes remaining. Here's Shade. Near wing over here for Miller. Miller will take it inside. Gets a good pick and a shot up and in good. Nice pick sprung in there by the Trojans inside there, as that was that number 22 Harmon making a good move And here we have a turnover now called on the Vikings, and UD trailing by 5 will be able to narrow the gap to 3 if they can do something with this one. Shade down the court for the Trojans. Looking, going across the court it goes. Shot from the side for 3, no good. A little long, and on the rebound it's going to be fired out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the leg of Harmon, as Megan Brown, I guess it was, fired that one in and caused it to go off the leg of the Trojan. Near wing it comes. Shot from over here by Brown. Too long, no good. On the rebound, let's see, up and in good by Schumper, number 50 over there. There she is. She gets 2. 44-37. Widest margin of the ball game now. And hold everything. We've got a push foul called somewhere on someone. Let's see who this is on. It's on 55. It's on Christina Thompson, pushing off underneath, apparently away from the ball. They detected Christina doing something illegal, so they gave her her 3rd penalty of the ball game, I believe it is. We'll see. Pass back here now for UD. Here's Miller with it. Miller will drop it back over there for Shade. Shade steps up for a long 2. No good. And on the rebound, controlled here by Thompson. Thompson working it down court for the Vikings. Will pull it up. Dropping it over there for Schwalm. And Miss Schwalm working it around out front here for Schumper. Inside here for Thompson. Thompson for 2 more. It's good. Well, that Christina Thompson getting all her points here in the trailing end of the ball game, and now Coach Shadle's going to have to call timeout. 46-37, a 9-point margin with 3.5 minutes remaining is what we're looking at now. So Trojans got to dig in here, see if they can't stop Thompson and get a little offense generated. Okay, the Trojans will inbound the ball following their timeout, as Lindsay Miller will take it out in front. Trying to find something to develop. We'll drop it back here for Shade, see if she can find something going on. Over to wing it goes. Shot from the side by Warner. Good for 2. No, it wasn't Warner. It was Straub, rather. Straub for 2. Pass here for Thompson. Thompson will take it down court. Had it nearly stolen from her. Picks up the dribble and puts it back outside. Now they'll go in a wing. Here's Brown for Thompson. Thompson over there for that Schwalm. Schwalm taking it inside, looking for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound goes back right to Schumper for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound on the far side. Williams picks it off. The ball came loose. Back outside now for Schwalm. And 3-second violation called by about 78 fans over the far side. And Gal here finally called the 3-second violation. I wasn't paying attention, but they looked like they might have been living in there, and she thought so too. So 2:44 left here in the ball game. Shade up court with it for UD. Stopping for Miller. Miller for 3. Nope, not that time. And on the rebound, let's see. It goes out of bounds. There's a collision down there as Shade and Straub both collide. Straub is okay. Shade is durable. Put it that way. She is. She's a gamer. I'll tell you. 2:28 left here in the ball game. Pass here for Straub over for Shade. Shade for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound comes down to Brown. And Brown double teamed. Will get it back here for Williams. Williams for Thompson. Christina holds it up. Ball tapped out of her hands, then stolen back, then lost again. And let's see who's got it. UD has it. This Shade coming up court with it. Ball looked like a pinball machine for a second there. Shot long, no good. Brown has it go out of bounds. They're going to say it went off Lindsay Miller, and probably did. She went over Brown to take care of that one. These two guys talking to each other, I think. Nope. Anyway, here is pass up here for Williams. Williams Pushes it over there for that Shumper gal. Shumper had it roll away from her. Picked up over there by number 32 Straub, or 52 Miller rather. Could see the 2, couldn't see the first number. And the foul is on Thompson, and that will be her 3rd, I believe, or her 4th. Well, we've only got, let's see, I want to focus shot here, but we'll find it here in just a second. Minute 46 remaining here in this one. It's a 7-point lead now for the Vikings. Trojans with a firing shot, firing one up from outside, no good. Shade with the rebound. Shade looking for a couple, no good. Rebound comes off and goes out of bounds, and this time I think Yor might have touched that one last. Williams of Williams Valley will inbound the ball. Right underneath it goes, but it's tipped out of there as Straub got a hand on it on the inbound play. So Williams will inbound the ball with a minute 35 left here in the ball game. Darn, pretty good ball game for both of these teams starting off the brand new season here tonight. Each team, neither team really able to put the other one away, although the Vikings have surmounted a considerable lead here now late in the game. The way this game's been going, some of the leads are 3 and 5 and 2 and 1 all night long, and now with a 7-point margin, looks a lot better for the Vikings. Here's the ball stolen away. Back with it comes Straub. Straub looking to take it up and put it in. Wouldn't go. Return shot by Shade is good. The bucket counts. The foul is called, and Ashley Shade will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. It's a 5-point margin, and Shade can cut that to 4 if we can get a bucket here. It is good. 4-point ball game, 46-42 with $1.11 remaining here. 1:11, and whoa, here's the ball. Oh, a near steal, but they are going to let it play continue here. Schwalm up court with it, fires over the wing here for Williams. Williams back here for Thompson. Thompson standing out in front with the ball. Now she'll control it out here, and clock down to 52 seconds, and we have a timeout called by Unger. Coach Unger of Williams Valley calls time. 50 seconds left in this one. 46-42. The Vikings will have the ball when we come back. Williams will inbound the ball as we're set to get back to action here now. Williams inbound for Williams Valley. Ball is tapped out of there. Christy Bingaman got a hand on that one. Knocked it out, and it will be inbounded here on the other side of the center line by Williams of Williams Valley. Schwalm has it, and she's going to be bumped, and a foul will be called on Shade. And that means Miss Schwalm will go to the foul line, shooting 2, as it was the 10th foul for UD, so I believe she'll be shooting a pair. Schwalm's first shot was good, makes it a 5-point ball game again, 47-42, and she will try to put her second one in. And no, not that time. Rebound, let's see, underneath, controlled, and then spun out of there off the hands of Shumper. Shumper tried to get Brown rather, tried to get the shot up, and somebody knocked it out, and they ruled it was off the Vikings. So with 38 seconds remaining, here comes Shade over here for Miller. Miller steps up for 2. It's no good. Rebounded there to Christy Bingaman. Christy will wind it back out here for Shade. Shade for 3. It's no good. Rebound comes back to Shade again. Shade with it. Spins it back out here for Lindsay Miller, but it's stolen away and then stolen back again as it went out of bounds, I believe, over here. Or, let's see, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it went out of bounds. And so UD will get to inbound the ball as number 12, Crabb, checks out of the ball game for UD. Lindsay Miller will inbound the basketball for Amanda Bingaman. Amanda near wing over here, shot from outside by Straub, wouldn't go. And on the rebound, they're going to say Christy Bingaman had stepped out of bounds, and so we're looking at 14.6 seconds left here in a 5-point ball game. Williams Valley Williams will inbound the ball. Here for Thompson. Thompson spinning with the basketball, looping it over here for Williams, and Williams will be fouled by Shade. And Ashley just picked up personal foul number 5. And Warner gets off the bench to take Ashley's place. Ashley played a good ball game tonight. Really hustles all the time and finally pick up the foul when she had to with just 6.5 seconds remaining. And it'll be Thompson at the line shooting 2. Their first one is no good. She'll shoot one more. The Vikings all drop back as there's only 6.5 seconds remaining. And so they'll be glad to let the Vikings rebound this if they do. Yep, they do. No, they don't. Thompson with the rebound shot, Williams with the rebound, puts it up and in. Wow. There was one of her, 4 of us, and she got it as the buzzer goes to end the ball game. Final score tonight, the Williams Valley Lady Vikings 49, the Williams Valley, or the Upper Huffin Lady Trojans, I beg your pardon, 42. So 7-point ball game. The last 2 points coming by that good effort there by Williams, getting her own rebound of her foul shot and putting it up and in. So that's the ball game. Congratulations to Coach Unger and his Vikingettes here, as they have played very well tonight at times, and at other times they were waiting for the Trojans to come and get them, but the Trojans just did not have it tonight to put them away. So the lead exchanged hands a couple of times, but in the outcome, the final outcome is what counts, and therein lies the loss for the Trojans by 7, 49-42. So we'll see you on Monday night right back here at UDA when the Trojans open up the 2000 season, 2000-2001 season, by hosting those